What's up, Digidestins? Today we have a match, D-Brigade versus the Meta King, known as our Three Musketeers. Purple Three Musketeers slash whatever you want to call it is a very phenomenally strong deck in this format, known taking many place toppings in BT-6's format. But let's see how well this deck does against the D-Brigade. D-Brigade is known for replenishing its sources and having a Digimon that on death replays itself. So this could mean a very spelling doom for the overarching Three Musketeer deck. So let's see who's got it, who will, and dive right in. So, game one, let's see how this goes. He and I will be rolling to see who goes first. I'm going to recover my 5 security. Let's see. He rolls a 2, which can be easily defeated. I hit that Gargomon and get a 1. So I will be going second. My hand's actually pretty decent. He flips up Demi-Vmon, which is probably going to be the only card he flips up. He plays Gigadramon, which is the black that can also be treated as a blocker. I flip up Pagomon to Digivolve into Chichurimon. This card lets us, if it's fantastic in security, but if we don't see it, it's sad. I'm gonna respond by drawing 2 with our Cordramon option. It really does help out in the long game. Then I'm gonna do Memory Booster. We're gonna reveal 4, 1, 2. I see the Commandramon. I'm going to grab... Ooh, I grabbed the second one. Let's go. And I got to reveal one more. There we go. Oof. 4 Commandramon to the bottom of the deck. I hate that. Hate to see that, boys and girls. And because of that, I'm like, oh, wait. Yep, I'm supposed to pass it over to 3. Memory Booster costs 3. Gotta do that. So, let's see. With that Gigadramon on board, he can go into any real craziness he wants to. I got some options and plays. We just gotta go at a fine pace and have a recyclable engine. So he digivolves into Kidmon, which is very interesting to say the least. So what's gonna happen here? I'm gonna just take a quick look. You may use one option without paying its memory cost. If you do not use it, so we get Flying Bullet, blows up my Digimon, and that's all she wrote. Oof. So I get another Cordramon, which is not bad. I'm gonna have to take out some security here if I'm going to survive. So I'm gonna just Kokorimon, and he gets can't pronounce that for God knows why. And then we get Commandramon going down, the one that can replace itself, and it's pretty decent to be able to have that, you know, being able to replace itself. So this Commandramon, if he's gonna blow it up, at least hopefully we'll hit something to replace it, and that's the main goal, is to constantly cycle in until we get our Darkdramon play where we can punish them for the security. So he uses Happy Fun Time Bullet, which will bring me to 5. It blows up both of my Digimon, sadly. I'm going to get a reveal on the Pagu first. Let's hopefully we get a black Digimon. Nope, we get Ultimate Flare, so we're going to bottom deck this puppy real quick. Bottom deck it, please. And then Commandramon goes, and then we get to reveal the top 3. 1, 2, 3. And we get a blocker Commandramon out of that. Thankfully, bottom deck the rest. We're going to draw for turn. I get a Chumon. We get flip up Pagomon again. It's really nice to be able to have plus engines with this deck, which is crazy. Just so much plus. I evolve into the 4-drop Commandramon for 5,000 DP. That let us have a small chance if we're dealing with shenanigans. I'm like, probably best to draw some more cards, or it's better to slam down a Digimon. I'm debating to even just pop the Memory Booster, just to keep it more my turn. I'm going to slam down another Commandramon, just so we can get our Darkdramon going. So I'll go to 1, 2. I'm thinking 2 because I should have been at 6, but I'm not going to be at 6 because I gave him 2. So happy fun time bullet will bring me to 5 to 1. Yep. Thank you for correcting me. My math sometimes is off. Then I'm debating on what else to go with here. It's a really tough call. It can go either way. If I put down a blocker, I can set up. I'm debating on even just ultimate flaring just to get the Digimon off the board. Well, I can't remove the big threat, but I can definitely remove the Magnakidmon. That might help out. We're going to swing in with the blocker because I know I'm going to lose something out of this deal. So he's going to use Kakaida's Breath, which is fine by me. He's going to bounce back this Commandramon, and that's cool that we got rid of that one. This Commandramon stays on board, and then I'm like debating on popping the memory booster here. Yep. So that will go give him 3, and then I'm going to slam down, give him 3. I'm going to draw 2. So, oops, I drew 1 too many there. Stupid automated system. There we go. Draw. Not like I have recovery in this deck anyway to make that a matter, but hey. Ordramon is going to do its stuff. I'm going to take 2 security. We get a Namimon, so not bad. And it's 2 security checks. I didn't realize that. 1 more. So I'm going to take a second one. I forgot that it has security +1. And then we get a Sealdramon. Where's that slash? Sealdramon. Yep. He then plays down his Bellistar, which is really good for him right now because if he grabs the right card, he gets a big free pop. He adds the Flying Bullet and then hard to pronounce this card, but I lose pretty much everything on my board. So, and yep, Ordramon. I just realized that it's everything. Play cost 7. Bye-bye. Draw me a card. Gonna promote that Commandramon up. Just slowly taking away cards. I gotta count how many Commandramons I have. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 Commandramons in drop right here. I could definitely get a Darkdramon out. Our security check guarantee here. He flips up Megadramon. We get a reveal check. Let's go. Let's get something good. And Cordramon going right to that bottom of the deck. Oof. Multiple whiffs on that. It really does suck. I'm like, could definitely go Darkdramon. I could definitely play it. But I'm going to play the replenishing Commandramon, which is definitely going to help out. And I'm like, maybe a blocker in case we take a bigger hit might be the best play. Like, probably go Chumon here, and then I'm going to go Digivolve right into Sealdramon. So we can at least get a draw +1 going on. Draw me a card. We get a Commandramon. So let's hope for the best here. If he uses an option, it will definitely pass his turn, but I don't know if he's got the resources for it. Only got 2. So we get Bellistar swinging in, and it's Chikorimon. This thing comes in clutch sometimes, boys and girls. Now he's down to a Gigamon, and that won't take out too much of my security. So there's a Commandramon gone. Ooh, this might help us out in the long run if he doesn't play this right. We can lose out on 1 Digimon, or we could lose our full board, but at least if the Commandramon can replace itself, that guarantees at least another attack or 2, and we should be fine in this situation. Comes down to what happens here, boys and girls, and that's the big thing. I'm hopeful, very hopeful that we get to see what goes on here. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna play a Megadramon, which is a really solid play there. So I'm going to flip up Pagumon, Digivolve into Commandramon, draw me a card. It really comes down to who's got what here. So I'm going to swing in with the Commandramon, security check. It is a Mimi. And I'm like, Sealdramon, not a good play to do this. I'm going to drop down my Darkdramon. We're going to go guarantee 1 memory for the pass of turn. So we're going to grab Commandramon 1, Commandramon 2, Commandramon 3, Commandramon 4, and then Sealdramon, sealing the deal for 5, and it only cost us 3 to play. Let's go. So then Darkdramon swings in, takes out that security, It is not an option that he wants. Just trash all evolutionary sources, so Sealdramon becomes a flame blocker. And then blocker for game, boys and girls. That's what I'm talking about. Game 1 in the bag. So let's see if we can get game 2 in the bag as well. So my opening hand is not the best, but we got some ways of getting out of this situation if we get into sticky ones. So I flip up Pagumon. I'm going to Digivolve into the Commandramon that can replace itself, which is really good, especially going early. And then I know that if I don't play this right, we could have issues. So I'm going to reveal the memory booster top 4. I think I'm going to grab the Commandramon that replaces itself just in case, so that we can just keep constantly getting board presence. Even if it wipes one, we're just constantly getting stuff back. So he flips up Demigimon. He plays down Deputymon, which is really nice for him because now he can Digivolve into any of his 3 Musketeers pretty easily and reveals top 4, adds a card. He gets a Cocytus Breath, which is fine by me. Cocytus Breath in hand is better, and then he discards the other one. I didn't realize you get to trash the remaining cards, which is crazy. I'm going to draw for my turn. I'm going to promote up for the Commandramon. I'm going to swing in with Commandramon. Hopefully we get all the targets we need. 1 security check. Let's go. It's Happy Flying Bullet, and I didn't realize this thing actually kills less, which I find a little ridiculous. With the Flying Bullet. Reveal for Pagu's skill. I add to hand, and then reveal top 5. So, bottom deck. I mean, I was going to whiff that either way of the circumstances, so I don't mind losing out on that. So I'm going to hard play the Commandramon that replaces itself, give him 1. So at least we have hopefully hitting another Commandramon, and we don't whiff this would really mean a lot. But as long as we can survive a few turns, we're quite decent, gotta say. So he plays Magna Kidmon again, bringing me to 5. Because of that warp evolution there. So he gets to play an option card. He's going to do Flying Bullet, kills off my Commandramon, reveal 1, 2, 3. We get absolutely nothing off of that. Bottom deck, boys. And then I'm going to draw. I think best is to hatch, get rid of the board state. We're going to draw. Then I'm like, this thing's going to be too much of a threat if I leave it on the board too long. I'm like, Iron Fist Onslaught is probably the best thing to do in this situation. Just get rid of the Magna Kidmon so he can't swing into me. And then he has to hard drop anything he wants to get going. Especially since it doesn't matter too much in the situation that he's in. So, we got the memory booster. I might get my Izzy Joe out next turn. I'm debating on it. Because it can just make or break a situation if he can get a wide board. If he gets too big. Like he did in game 1. So, let's see. We got 4 options. We got the Commandramon. I have no Dark Dramons in sight. I know one's at the bottom of the deck right now. And that's really hurting. I think there's 2 probably, if I remember correctly, by the reveals. Ooh, he plays Gundramon down. This thing is a massive beefy blocker that I forgot it was a blocker. I forgot each one has its own unique color symbols. So that's an 8 for me out of the 3. So I draw. I get an Omnimon Zwart. I'm going to promote the Commandramon up. I'm going to swing in with my Commandramon. Security check. Gundramon will block. And I'm like, oh, it's a blocker. Reveal. And we whiff that. Ultimate Flare to the bottom. I don't mind Ultimate Flare to the bottom. There's just nothing good in that situation. Let's see. I'm going to play down Quadramon to draw me 2. So we go to 2. And then I'm going to go Izzy Joe because he's probably going to go wide. And I'm like, the best solution is to slow him down a bit and just guarantee me some memory if he gives me too crazy amount. So the Gundramon will restand, and it's a big blocker that I got to get around. Not a huge fan of it. And then here comes the Flying Bullets. So 5, that's all I get. So I'm going to hatch, get a Pagu. Pagumon's decent. I'm going to Digivolve into the blocker Commandramon, which will let me draw a card. Then we get another Cordramon. I'm going to go Cordramon, draw me a card, draw 1, draw 2. Perfect. This is the major reason why I probably survived this, is just because I'm filtering my deck so quickly. And I'm just building up a graveyard filled with Commandramons. Not even funny. We can get at least a couple attacks in. He plays down Mimi for option gaining. So we're at 1. That's fine. I draw. I get an Onslaught. So I'm like debating on killing it off. So it's like kill off the Gundramon, setting back a small turn, which is probably the best play. Even though he can go to 8 if he wanted to. Very easily. If I use this option, it just doesn't matter. So I'm going to use it. Blow it up. He goes to 7. Is he going to use the Mimi? That is on him. Does not activate Mimi. He goes for the draw for turn. And then here comes Bellastar. Bellastar's effect is add an option to hand on play. And it's for every level 3 Musketeer and option you have for 7 cost. It lowers the cost of play. And it's lowering a lot. So he adds the Happy Fun Time bullet. And then activates it. I'm like, are you activating it? Yeah, he's activating it. Blowing up my Commandramon. I get a reveal. Look at the top. And he goes to 2. Reveal. And his Omnimon Zawart. Ain't gonna do anything here, boys. Bottom of the deck. And Gundramon comes in, and I go instantly to 10. Oof. I'm like, 9. Oh, yeah. And then Izzy Joe. Draw. And then we get Commandramon Hatch. Should have used the Izzy Joe to draw, but hey, I forgot that. So we got another Pokemon Commandramon line here going. No, nothing big and scary. I'm like, do I just slam down Zawart? I'm like, that'd probably be the best bet. But I'm like, I'm going to go wide to force him to use more of his options or bet on options he doesn't have. I'm going to go Commandramon yet again. So we're going to go down to 7 to 4, which is good for us. So I just got to build wide enough that it doesn't matter. And then I was like, maybe Zawart here? No, I don't need to give him 10. I need a blocker. That's what I need. So I'm like debating on choking him out so that his option will give me a bunch of memory yet again. So he goes to 1. I got a pretty decent setup here. It's not even funny. The only thing I have to worry about is coming out and just wrecking my day. But hopefully our options in security help out. Like, Sealdramon, bye-bye, bud. So now if he uses an option, I get it that I did cost my Sealdramon, but that's fine. I don't really care as much about the Sealdramon getting lost. So I just don't want to lose too much security in this play, and I want him to bank on removing my board again so that my Commandramon can definitely go off. He's going for the Beelzestar again, and Bellastar, I mean. Bellastar is going to activate. He's going to add the option. It's probably going to be Flying Bullet or Happy Fun Time. The Happy Shot. Okay, Happy Shot goes in. So Mimi brings down to 4. So he's going to activate that, killing off my Commandramon. Reveal 1, 2, 3. Ooh, and we hit a Commandramon. Lucky. Bottom deck the rest. So I'll go to 6 because of Izzy Joe. So I'm going to draw. We got a Cordramon. I'm like, Pagumon. We go in for death here. I'm like, possibly. And I keep forgetting the Izzy Joe trigger. Yes, I am misplaying hardcore, but hey, I need to put like a big note on here. Nanimon goes in for the swing, lose DG evolution sources. That's pretty good. I don't get why it's there. It's kind of a bad level 7 option. I would go with a Trump Sword maybe. Bellastar takes out my Commandramon. So my Commandramon goes bye-bye. And then we got Cordramon in here that would probably lose a 1 Digimon. Swing in, he blocks it. So it's the bigger threat, I gotta say. Draw 1, draw 2. We're so close to that Darkdramon. really this close. I need him to show up soon. Like, what is my play here? I don't really have much here going. I got 2 security to take out, and we just need to survive. I'm gonna give him 4 because why not at this point? Bellstar blocker stands back up, so he could definitely start going after my blockers. My board. He's got 2 security left, only 1 blocker. He needs to clear out my board with whatever big spell he's got. Bellstar swings into Digimon. Oh, wait, no. Redirecting that. No. Bellstar. That Bellstar will swing into security. Hits the Commandramon that replenishes itself. Then another security check. Let's go. Darkdramon takes out the Bellstar. Bellstar is not big enough. So that is a 3 Bellstars out of deck. So maybe if he doesn't have another one in hand, we're pretty set. Because that means he has to hard. Oh, nope. He's got another Bellstar. This is not what I want to see, boys. Really don't. 1. He gets the flying bullet. He can definitely pop off and kill off Nanimon. Nanimon goes and Commandramon goes. And do I remember to activate Izzy Joe? Yes, I do. Draw me a card. I get an Izzy. So we're trying to get closer to my baby. I need my baby. My baby. My baby back. He plays Gigamon. So he brings me to 6. He's already counted in the Izzy Joe, if I remember correctly. Because Gigamon is a 6 cost. So perfect. I'm gonna promote up. I'm like, where is my baby? I just need him to show up. So we're gonna go Quadramon, swing in 1. Let's go. Oof, not enough. Ooh, Commandramon dies. Reveal top card of deck. Reveal 1. Let's go. Ooh, we get the Darkdramon. Really nice. That's pretty decent, actually, because we can set up some major plays. We're going to go Darkdramon, go down to 3, because we got plenty in that drop zone right now. It's not even funny. So that Darkdramon that graciously gave me earlier, it's going to really come in handy here. So draw 1. So we're going to put that Darkdramon on top, so that if we do anything crazy here, we'll be pretty decently well off. That's what I'm hoping for. So Commandramon, 5 Commandramons, and then next turn, if that Darkdramon comes into my hand, we actually have a pretty setup here. So Darkdramon will then has Rush, so I can swing in and take out that final security. Final security check. And it's the 7 cost, get rid of something. I'm like, wait a second. What do I do here? I can choke him out. Could Digivolve, and then if he swings into my Darkdramon, at least I can pop something in exchange. But I'm like, maybe we just need to get 2 hits in. So I'm like, Sealdramon is probably the best play if I can just prevent any excess damage. So I'm going to give him 2. The Mimi stands up. Probably could have done a lot more with just popping the black memory booster, which would have been the smarter play, but hey, you know what? You can't always say I'm smart. So right now, he's got game state. I mean, he's got pretty close to game state. Security check. Come on, something decent. It's a Commandramon. Come on, something decent. It's a Commandramon. Come on, something decent. Now he's debating on what to do here. I mean, probably, to be honest with you, if he just swung in with anything to get rid of the Darkdramon, at least it would have been pretty decently well off. I think he's in a bad spot because right now I have 2 attackers coming at him. The Bellstar should have swung into at least 1 Darkdramon so that I can't just replenish my whole board state. So he goes into Magna Kidmon, activating the effect, going to 2. I'll go to 4. Thankfully. Now, whatever option he does here, he's going to go with Flying Bullet, getting rid of my Darkdramon. Mimi brings him down to 1, so I'll guarantee going to 3 because of the Izzy Joe. And boom, I draw. Skill of Izzy Joe brings me to 3. A hatch, Digi, draw, and then we're gonna go for that Darkjamon play yet again. Don't care about my stack anymore. This is all for the peanuts. So I'm gonna go Darkjamon, go to 0, reveal top, put 1, 2, 3. At least there was 3 command D-Brigades on the top. 1, 2, and boom, baby. I'm gonna put these right on top. Darkjamon swings into security stack. He's going to block. They're going to trade. And then Sealdramon for game, boys and girls. That's pretty good match. So, guys, what did you think of this matchup? Was it a fun matchup for you guys to enjoy? Maybe excitements here? Let me know down in the comments. How did you feel about it? How did I present myself? And let's go, boys and girls.